Do you know this is way too loud? You do. There you go. It's way too loud it is. For whatever reason, it's very loud. Problem. There you go, should help. I wish this wouldn't be duplicate. Because that gets a lot. How can I go into stream? I'll go do not. I'll work. Let's do that. Okay, cool. I think most should be ready. Let me go select. Yes, okay. Which one? Selected. And we're just gonna do a quick hold. Open. Open. Yep. A category? Yep. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm opening my chat now. Get it? Hindsight, I should have done this beforehand. I just didn't think. It is, you know, bad habit of mine. Poison top. You can click. Go. Then I can. Go. Then I can. Yep. A category. Test. Yep. 1, 2. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing. There you go. All that be good. All that work. Then we're just gonna go get started. Game, come on. Okay, where were we? I think this is the save we're on. I think this should do. Music's low. Let's lower it down. Hey, welcome, Fries. Welcome. We're doing some Doki. Because Doki. Oh, what better thing do you want? Better thing than Doki? Except ignoring all of the horrible stuff that happened in the game. This one's been kind of chill. Oh, I've just got. Oh, okay, 1 sec. I just closed my chat down. What? How? Why did I click? That was a bad idea. There you go. Fixed it. Stop. Making. Okay, so it should be back up and running. I apologize about that. I just accidentally closed it. As the buffoon I am. How I did that, I don't know. I did. Oh well, okay. So we're doing some more Doki. So it took to work. We're doing some Doki. Oh, I broke my chat. Now it's not working. Oh, what have I done? Okay, no, have I fixed it? I think I've just fixed it. All of the horrible stuff that happened. Oh, so I'm gonna have to move these. I just completely fuddled this up. I befuddled this. I had one job and I completely fumbled it. Yeah. You excuse quick. I source it. Wait, there you go. All fixed. Note to self, closing it down is a very bad idea. We can click a button. There you go. Now everything should be up and running again. And we'll start now. What do you mean? This is the route I take to school, silly. Oh, what's I guess I'm an idiot. Now now I left the chat open. Think delete something I shouldn't have deleted. No. It's just surprising seeing you up this early, that's all. Oh. Nonchalant. Well, you know what that means, right? We can walk to school together. I try my best to sound enthusiastic, at least for story's sake. Yeah, let's do it. It probably didn't work. No. Everything. Yeah, fine. Why do you ask? I just had a little feeling that something was bothering you, that's all. Compared to the last time we hung out, you don't seem as happy. Glance over at her, there's a spark of curiosity lurking behind her eyes, but there's no denying the comforting smile on her face. Maybe it's a good idea to get some outside perspective. Hey, welcome to stream. How are you doing? I thought to myself, you've always been very good at reading recently. It's about Yuri, isn't it? Got it in one. I was looking thoughtful. We had an argument, and I'm not really sure what to do. I tried calling her after she stormed out, but she never replied, and this was Friday. This was during Friday evening. So it's Monday and she still hasn't spoken to you? And odd. What's this looking thoughtful? What did you guys argue about? Not really saying. It's not really my place to, if that makes sense. It was pretty personal. That's okay. I understand that you guys have your own personal stuff to deal with. What should I do? Should I let it come to me? I don't want overbearing, but at the same time it's killing me that I can't talk to. He pats my shoulder sympathetically. Well, I'm kind of limited to how much I can help. Sorry, I know it must have been frustrating being asked for help, and yet I can't even tell you what's happening. Okay. To be honest, I'm surprised that Yuri chose to spend time by herself after the fight. After all, everyone knows how introverted she is. And introverts really like their own space. So you're saying I should leave her be? You already tried calling her a few times, right? You know that you're obviously concerned. Maybe you should just let her come to you when she's comfortable doing so. Is that what you would do if you were me? I think so, yeah. But I've never been in a relationship before, so I don't really know all this girlfriend and boyfriend stuff. Believe me, neither do I. What does your heart tell you? Well, I don't know. But my brain's definitely telling me that it's confused. This is the DDLC Plus version. No, this is a fan game. It's called Doki Blue Skies. It is a fan-made game. And a very good one at that. I quite enjoy it myself. So far it's been quite good. Why can't my organs just get along? He laughs. You shouldn't worry. You're such a nice person. I'm sure she'll come around eventually. Hope so. Anyway, let's get on something less depressing. Mum came back a few days ago. Ooh, I bet that must have been lovely. You know, away for a while if I remember right. Yep, she's been gone since late August. So it's a long time since I've physically seen her. How is she? Still the same? Yeah, her motherly instinct never goes away. She's still really guilty about leaving me alone for so long. The rest of the conversation thankfully isn't as depressing. It doesn't take long for Sorry and I to reminisce about the good old days. But it doesn't feel right. I can't fully immerse myself, not when there's too much too much in the present to focus on. And that's what we call it for today, everyone. I'd encourage you all to do some extra reading on top of the build-up for the Second World War. The Second World War had many contributing factors. Who knows, maybe you'll even find it as interesting as I do. The self-deprecating smile he laughs and heads for the door. Might just take him up on an offer after school. But for now, I can only listen to the grumbling sounds in my stomach. Hello, I haven't seen any of your content but you seem really nice. I always thought out of my people. Your favorite Love Live member. Umi, Love Live. That's a question. Not something I've viewed much of. So is that when I've watched? Oh no, I can't say I've watched that. That's not what I've watched myself personally. I remember you got who's your favorite Love Live member? Mine's Umi. Have the best day. God. Hey, thank you. I don't really have a favorite because I haven't seen it. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your stay here. As I step through the door, I see all the other club room members. Always chatting animatedly with Natsuki when Monica is scribbling something on a notebook. Okay, have the best day still. Thank you. You too. Then coming to the end of my day, but I'll make the most of what's left. Bet. On the other hand, Yuri looks like she's a million miles away. Idly pokes her vacancy next to her. I start thumping the moment I see her again. Now that I'm next to her, it only grows stronger. Retired Instagram. Hello, welcome Mr. Hello, welcome to stream. How are you doing? I'm not sure how to approach it. The others are around and the others are around and I don't imagine you want to cause a scene, so I opt for a direct approach. Hey, Yuri. Good, how are you? I'm doing good, thanks. Just taking a break and playing some Doki since I've more or less been editing a video. I've been editing a video on short all day. So it's good to just sit back and relax and play something. Jumps a little. Clearly I was right about her being mentally preoccupied. Hi. Can't say much more than that. An awkward silence fills the air. Judging by the curious looks of the others, it's clear but it's not going to notice. Each to their own, I guess. Each their own. That is definitely something. Yeah. Yeah, let's... There won't be any of that though. There's not going to be any of that in our live stream. In my live stream. YouTube would get very mad very quickly. And so would Twitch. They would both get very mad. They got very mad at me when I showed sorry hanging around. They did not like that. You okay? You look a million miles away. Got a book in your mind? Yes. Sorry, looks sympathetic toward me. Well, Monica and Natsuki narrow their eyes. The tension between Yuri and I grows more and more apparent by the second. I don't know what to say or do. With everything else being aware of something amiss between Yuri and I, it feels a million times worse. Well, that and Yuri doesn't want to talk to me. Been a few days already. Thankfully, Monica reads the situation and throws me an escape. Yes, Sorori mentioned your mum came back last week, Echo. Fighting, proving to be real men struggle to focus on Monica. Huh? Oh yeah, she did. You could have been a bit more elaborative than that. And what? Rose eyes. How is it? Seeing her again? Oh! Look at you again, she's turned away. Tension's grown by the second. Yes, nice having her back. We got to catch up. And she got to meet Yuri, which I think was both of them enjoyed. She's really nice, isn't she, Yuri? Yes, she is. Oh my, her cooking is to die for. I really miss it. No things are bad, we're not even sorry. Cheerfulness can fix the situation. You could just come over again, right? She'd be more than happy to cook for you. In fact, I think she mentioned how she wanted to catch up with you and your family again, so that'd work out nicely. See? Well, I might take you up on that, Echo. Oh, it'd be kind of weird seeing her again. I mean, it's been how many years since I've seen her? 4 or 5? Oh, it's really been that long? Yep. Time really flies, eh? Tell me about it. Crazy to think that's already March. Our Christmas party we had felt like yesterday. Well, none of us are getting any younger. Might as well make the most of our time together, don't you think? That's such a sorry line, Monica. Your vice president is really rubbing off on you. Hey, she's not wrong though. Our third year's coming up soon and that's our last one. And who knows what that'll be like. Stressful, probably. No kidding. Although the conversation is flowing between us just fine, Yuri's lack of contribution remains painfully obvious. Every now and then, one of us would sneak a concerned glance into the direction, but no one really wants to say anything. We know some things between me and Yuri and I, while they're concerned, we probably don't want to get involved in something personal between the two of us. So as the bell rings, we start packing our things away, but I can't help but cling on to the hope that she'll be a little more receptive when it comes to the club meeting. It won't be. The last few lessons went by unbearably slow. Finally the bell sounds, signaling what feels like the final opportunity of the day to get to talk. Shake my head. That sounds ridiculous. I can just talk to her anytime. Or can I? Okay, everyone. Doing some thinking over the weekend, and I had an idea I'd like to try out. Part of what makes us go as poets is stepping out of our comfort zones, trying new things. Something everyone did really well when it came to Halloween poem. So this time I'd like everyone to take one of these. He pulls a bunch of what looks like small blank strips of paper out of her bag. And what are these? Each strip has a theme written on the other side, and the one you choose will be the one you'll have to write your poem about. Oh, could it be literally anything? Did anyone go first? I'll do it. Face up forward and takes a strip, flipping it over to read what written. A thoughtful look crosses her features. Well, this will be interesting. The rest is follows suit. Each strip licks a different response. Mine happens to be control. Oh, of course, I had to get thrown into the deep. Will we work with someone else? Of course, collaboration should make this even more insightful. Have fun, guys. Turns back to her desk, pen in hand. Hey, Yuri? Do you mind if we work together? No, since you're like... Oh. I'm so sorry, I need to use the bathroom. Hanging. Oh. Oh. Bridge of at least. That line will forever cause my anxiety level to shoot through the roof. Stands up and swiftly moves to the door, picking at her sleeves as she does so. I'm to sit here and let her cut herself, but how am I going to excuse myself so it doesn't look suspicious? Precious seconds tick by. Must be showing a lot of concern on my face as Sorori and Natsuki are looking at me strangely. Okay, Echo? Yeah, you're looking kinda weird. Monica puts on her pen and joins in. could be taking a knife out right now. What's going on? Yuri just said she'd use a bathroom. Echo looks like he's really worried. Is everything okay? You could all feel the tension between you two at lunch. Rolling up her sleeves while you sit here like an idiot. I'll be back in a sec. Don't even bother finish my sentence as I bolt to my feet and head for the door. Wait! My mind is in effect as I hurriedly make my way to the bathrooms. Dude, no. Can't do that. You can't do that. Why now? There's so much harder when she doesn't talk to me. Ugh. Dude, you can't do that. Well, here it is, the girl's bathroom. No time to pause before going inside. All social norms are damned. Oh, that's bad. And immediately I'm hit by a sight that never gets any easier to see. When he immediately looks up, I can't tell what's worse, the shame locked on her face or the freshly soaked bandage on her arm. I don't like those eyes. Those eyes make me... Feels like she's just gonna try to stab me. For a moment, we just stand there, looking at each other. He hastily slips the sleeve over the bandage, but the damage has already been done. Look at me. Please. The second stretch on, much like her defiance to meet my eyes. I'm desperately trying to unscramble my feverish brain. I hear the door open behind me. Thankfully, it's only Yuri. Yuri, Echo? Wait, what are you doing in here? This is the girl's bathroom. For goodness sake, sorry, did you have to come in now? Timing couldn't be any worse. I know. I was just... Look at Yuri, who's now avoiding the both of us. Yuri, are you okay? I'm fine. Are you sure? You look really upset. I'll be okay, thank you. You want to talk about it? Oh, thank you. I appreciate the offer, but I need some time alone. Of course, there it is, withdrawal. Those walls she'll never learn to break out of. Feel a tug on my sleeve. Come on, Echo. What? To head back to the club. Can't be serious. Angrily gestured towards Yuri. Oh, can't you see that she needs some space right now? So the other girls are worried about you. Seeing how unwilling I was and sighed and turned to Yuri. Will you come back to the club when you feel... Or if you're not, I'm not sure if I believe you, but unfortunately I can't object. Whenever defective way if you say, let Sorry take me out to the room, back to the club room. As soon as we enter Monica and Natsuki jumps up, confusion and suspicion etched over their faces. Oh, you're back. Mind telling us what that was about? With Yuri. Not my place to say. Can you please just leave it at that? I'm not in the mood to discuss it any further, and I'm sure Yuri feels the same. Yeah, I think we should get on our poems, guys. Small appreciative smile. Soi's knack for reading a situation has always been one of his strengths. Monica and Natsuki don't look particularly satisfied, but wordlessly comply with you. They always just said suggestion. Is your VTuber DDLC OC? It looks like it. No, not really. This was just something I put together. It wasn't really a spite of anything, but I guess I could have subconsciously done it because, well, I do like the game. I didn't intentionally do it, but could be that I've done it subconsciously. But this is one of my favorite games. After a while, Yuri slips back into the classroom. Her head is bowed and she's trying to look as inconspicuous as possible. Takes it and returns her poem, not before a game of eyebrow tennis starts between Natsuki, Sorry, and Monica. Everything okay, Yuri? Yes. Apologies for my earlier behavior. Hey, don't worry about it. Says Monica. Natsuki fires an inquisitive look my way, I motion towards Yuri and shake my head. Potential still remains, but eventually all the club members return to writing their poems. Thank goodness. Okay, everyone. He checks her watch. I think that's pretty much all the time we have, so we'll have to call it there. Feel free to carry on working on your poem at home if you didn't finish it here. That everyone starts packing up their things. As I'm putting my paw in my bag, I notice Yuri hurriedly already walking out to the door. Hey, wait. I'm after her, but she's already quickly disappearing from sight. Every step she takes feels like another mile between us, still trying to comprehend the drastic change in our tone of our relationship. Did I really miss all the signs? Or was I meant to know that she felt pressure to have? More importantly, how am I meant to fix this if you refuse to talk to me? The world of frustration which does absolutely nothing except give me a sickening surge of pain in my toe. No? You just kick the wall. No, I was playing soccer with myself. What do you think? A look of hurt flashes across her face. Sorry, I'm only trying to help. Wait, now I've a lovely bit of guilt to accompany the pain in my foot. I wince as I slightly reply, sorry. I know you are. Okay, I know you're just upset with all this Yuri stuff. Wanna walk home together? Yuri's so smiles are capable of melting even the most grunchy of hearts. I don't know if I'll be very good company. Don't worry about it. I don't mind in the slightest. I never pass opportunity to cheer someone up. Well, if they want to talk to me, that is. Yeah, alright then. Go. The walk back is quiet, so I try to engage me in conversation at first, but stops when she realizes that it's futile. Okay, guess we're here. See you later. Wait. Want me to walk you back to your house? I fight the urge to roll my eyes. My house is like 1 minute away, you can see it from here. I'm not gonna drop dead in the time it takes to walk over there. No, I know, but I'm just worried about you. Something bad happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. But if it's something bad not to happen to me, I'm sorry. I have to think about me, I guess. But right now, I just kind of need to think things over. Okay, I get it, but things are really very serious. Promise me you'll talk to someone, alright? Really shouldn't keep things bottled up. Well, too late for that. Things have already been serious for a while now. Alright, I promise. But if you ever need anything, let me know. Okay. Like my second mum. Well, if your mum, I'm gonna make sure I take care of you. Okay, I'm gonna get going now. Thanks again. Bye, I'll see you tomorrow. Very cheerful talk. I find mood taking a dive again once I'm away. Don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for a friend like her, but I don't think I'm gonna be cheered up that easily. So without Troy distracting, the force of you once again filled my head. What am I supposed to do in this situation? I don't want to be clingy or forceful. Maybe the situation calls for it. Or maybe should I give her space for now like Story told me to do. I'm seriously developing a headache. Okay, I'm gonna let her be for the rest of the day. Then talk to her no matter what tomorrow. But in luck, nothing goes wrong between us now and then. I think we're on to the bad route here, or the bad ending. I don't think we're getting a good ending. Unless this is part of the good ending, which I would be really confused. Once again, I'm rudely pulled out of a warm, comfortable snooze by the invasive blaring of my alarm on my phone. Still harvestly, I fumble for the offending item and slam the alarm off, but the damage has already been done. Ugh. My brain wastes no time reminding me of what happened yesterday, both during lunch and the club meeting. Wonderful, starting the day in a bad mood, perhaps the worst way to start it. Good morning. I gave a non-committal grunt in reply. Looks up from a coffee with a look of surprise in her features. Good to see you as well, Echo. Not a morning person, ma'am, you know that. Unfortunately, Story was really able to cheer me up yesterday after school. Tried, but I couldn't get Yuri out to my mom. I'm silent as she studies me, but there's no way I'm able to hide the fact that I'm in a bad mood, so I mentally prepare myself for a flurry of questions. You don't seem so chipper today. Wrong. Nothing. Nice for herself. I can read you like a book. It's Yuri, isn't it? What? How did... Just call it mother intuition. What happened? I can't help you unless you let me. I'm really not in the mood to delve into it. Don't as gentle as you. I understand you're upset, but please don't bottle things up. Communication is the most important aspect of any... Yeah, well, where was that? I have to get going. I don't want to be late. Snatching a piece of toast and ramming it into my mouth, I head out to the kitchen, do my best to avoid what I can only assume is a disappointed look. Morning lessons feel like such a... Finding it harder and harder to concentrate my mind, focusing on questions I'd rather not be asked. Because I cause irreversible damage of Yuri. We're not over, are we? I wince as I go over the things I said to her by the evening. Holding her arms in ugly mess. Seeing her scratch herself like that, it's scary. Of course, I'd be more liable to panicking and saying something stupid, but the look on her face serves as a chilling reminder that boundaries were definitely crossed. The bell rings. They spend time with the girls might take my mind off of it, if not for a little while. I don't think so. At the end of the club, I immediately noticed that both Yuri and Monica aren't in. But Monica is fairly hit or miss, given how busy her schedule is. Yuri? Feeling that something is amiss starts to bubble up. Hey Echo. Hi, just us today? Yeah, looks like it, unless Monica shows up, which wouldn't surprise me. Neither of you seen Yuri? Sorry, exchange looks from Natsuki, there's no denying the concern in both their face. No, we thought you might know. I shrug. Bad chance of that, you've seen how little she's been talking to me recently. I've been worried about her ever since yesterday. I saw her in the bathroom yesterday. Natsuki nods her eyes on me. Yeah, what's up with that? You never told us. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Anyway guys, I think we should go and find her. What do you think? I know she said she wants to be left alone yesterday, but... let's do it, come on. Hey, wait for me. I'll take the bathroom. Hey Natsuki, do you want to check her homeroom? Yep, sure. I'll try the courtyard and roof then. With our hastily made plans, we set off in a separate direction. Despite my best efforts, I'm not having any luck finding her, although this doesn't surprise me. To be honest, the only place I can imagine her being right now would be the girls' toilet. Trying to crawl the disquiet in my stomach ahead for the roof. Just as I thought, empty. With a heady heart, I head down the stairs. Any luck? Zoe shakes her head dejectedly. Maybe she didn't come in today? Yeah, she didn't. One of her classmates told me. So couldn't you just have called her? You say that like she'd actually respond to me? Huh? Something real bad went down between you two, didn't you? I don't answer. Don't worry guys. Probably just feeling sick or something. Yuri isn't the kind to skip school. So he's right. Yuri isn't a tyrant by any means. Either means she's ill or... Lunch bell rings, but it sounds like a million miles away. Dimly, I'm aware that Sori and Natsuki are talking. Anyway, I'll see you two at club, okay? She mumbles something that I don't catch. Yeah. I have no intention of sticking around for the rest of the school day, let alone the literature club meeting. We go... let's save. Whose save can we override? Override. It don't really matter. Taking a deep breath and knocking on the front door. Please open, please open, please. The seconds that fly by feel like hours. Nothing. Abandoning the diplomatic approach, I pound on the door much harder. Each knock reflects the desperation I'm feeling. Nothing. Disappointment and boy flare, both as strong as the other. I restlessly pace on the spot, pondering my options. While breaking in is tempting, even I know that's way over the top. Check my phone, knowing full well I won't have any messages or calls from her. I sure love being proven correct. It's only 13. I can't go home yet. Mum would flip if she knew I did school. Guess I had my best bet to just sit tight for a couple of hours. It's a pretty bad plan, but unfortunately it's all I have right now. And yet a few hours later, and still no luck. Stomach gurgles and I can feel the stiffness in my joints from having sat down for so long. And of course, nothing from Yuri. Gaze towards the door. Who knows what she's doing within? Well, if she's inside. I could call the police, ask for a wellness check. Seems a little drastic though. But if she's fine, I don't want to talk, I'm pretty sure the police intervention will make things worse. Plus if they can get any. The surge of anger, I smash on the door one more time, much like with a kick in the wall, it achieves nothing except white hot pain in my fist. Stomach gargles again, a wave of bitter frustration rolls over me once more. I just wasted hours of my life for absolutely nothing. A girlfriend who won't even speak to me. My head, how did it come to this? Yikes, that's not good. I think we're getting the bad ending here. I really think we're getting the bad ending. Go. What? I'm gestured to the toast I'm half-heartedly trying to eat. You need to eat, you don't want to be late for school. I'm not hungry. Says quietly. I know you're upset, sweetheart, but you can't stay like this forever. So whatever's going on between you two will get better. I really hope so. This is just the nature of teenage love, I'm afraid. No, shouldn't you be going now? Really look at the lock, she's right. Yeah, I'll see you later then. Bye, have a good day. In spite of myself, I find myself walking towards Yuri's house. I know I'll likely be just ignored again, but part of me tells me I want to at least try. School can wait. Here we are. Dark red doors, that dark red barrier that Yuri hides behind. Calling out to a door. Trying to take how ridiculous it must look, I press on. Look, I know things aren't right between us. At least not after years what you said. That must have been the understatement of the century. Please, just talk to me. I'm worried, you know. Especially after I found you in the bathroom. Please. I know you're there. I know you're at home at least. Well, there's a good chance you're in your bedroom and I'm talking to no one at all. My voice cracks with emotion. I'm begging you. Please hear me, be okay. I want you to be happy. Okay? Nothing. I sigh and close my eyes, slumping down against the door. I was an idiot for thinking this would have gone any differently. The question is, do I commit an entire day to waiting here or do I cut my losses and... Soft sound of a click, and the door slowly cracking open. Opening joins me to my feet. Through the slightest ajar doorway I can see very unsure looking Yuri. For a moment there's silence between us. Silence that feels very, very awkward. Can I come in? Well, she looks down, biting her lip. In my mind, I can practically see her leaning back behind her shell again. That shelf I thought I helped crack for good. Or we can just talk here if you're not comfortable letting me in. Honestly, I'll take whatever I can at this point. At my words, she nods and slowly opens the door. I can hardly dare to believe she's even talking to me. On paper it sounds ridiculous. Who would intentionally celebrate talking to their friend again? But after everything that's happened, it goes to show the severity of the situation. So, nervously jamming my hands in my pockets, I struggle to get some words out of my mouth, anything to break the silence. I don't know where to start. There's so many things I feel I should say. The weight of the argument feels like it's weighing even heavier on my shoulders. Looking at me with an expression of both expectance and sad. Either of us know how to make the first move. Have you been? And of course I open with such a stupid question. You okay? More silence. Let's see. That's good. As last much can she really think she's been alright? And here comes again my plastic side. You got to make sure you don't accidentally snap. Goodness sake, knows when next time I'll get to talk to her. When you have emotions fluctuate so violently nowadays, at least when it comes to you. From guilt to sadness to anger and frustration. My mind's been as scrambled since our fight. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to say. There's just so much we have to talk about that I don't know how to start. That's the same here. Yeah. Don't just talk. Just need to go back to how they used to be. Being with you and now I'm worried. Those happy times when we could just chit chat and giggle over nothing. I'd give anything to go back to those. Well, at least you still have Sorry to do that with. Wait, why are you bringing her into this? Totally irrelevant to what's been going on between us. Sorry, I'm just... What I meant to say was regardless of what happens, you'd always be able to turn to her. I feel like you already made up your mind about this. Seems like you resigned yourself to never change, breaking up. Tell me I'm wrong. Hard to talk about these, man. No, it's hard. Think I don't know that? If we want to fix things, we have to talk. I know. You know, then why have you been ignoring me for an entire week? Yeah, dude, that's probably not the right. So best ever to remain calm. I can feel my temper flaring up again. I just wanted to talk to you, to someone, solve our problems together. But how am I supposed to do that if you don't communicate with me? Dude, now you're blaming. This is not gonna go well. The relationship can't be saved. It's just me working on it. How do you think it makes me feel? I know you have problems, but probably outside the realm of my comprehension. Don't be sarcastic. A hint of sarcasm begins to unwillingly creep into my words. All the stuff is seriously affecting me. Things aren't invalidated because you may have more difficult problems to deal with, right? No, that's not the right wording. I never said that. Yes, you might not have intended to, but sometimes I feel like implications like that would weigh down on me. If I can talk these things I've never told anyone else before, why can't you? I know that you're probably unsure of what to say, so how about we start with the argument? You tell me your side of it, or did I say that upset you so much? I feel like I'm being too aggressive now, but I can't help it. So I have to get the answer out of her while I still can. You wouldn't understand. You've been listening to a thing I said? How am I supposed to understand if you're not helping me see your perspective? Looks like I'm fiddling with the sound of her hair. I can't. You what? I can't deal with this right now. What are you talking about? I can't even understand this. How am I supposed to explain why the things you said were hurtful? That's also, I can see both sides of this, and it's not going to end well. And again, with the lack of communication. You hurt yourself. You know how much you've been pushing me in this conversation? Sorry if I'm being kind of blunt right now. What else am I supposed to do? I've already tried giving you space and playing the good cop. So you can't blame me for trying to be more assertive this time. I wouldn't call this being assertive. Now then what would you call this, huh? Oh, just forget about social constraints and politeness for a moment. Even if your honest feelings are going to hurt me, I want to hear it. If you believe politeness is the only thing stopping me from talking, then you must not know me as well as you thought. Huh? But that's besides the point. Okay, but I'm serious when I say you can lay it on me. Tell me what you're thinking. Can you stop attacking me for a second? Attacking? I don't know if it feels like I'm attacking you, but it's the only thing that seems to have worked so far. Don't me then. Not say anything? Won't you do what you've been doing all along? That is, until our argument. But I clearly didn't make too big of a difference acting that way. All the time I've been trying to gently nag you to open up and go to therapy and do something about your problems. But look at where we are now. So you finally showed your true. What? I should have known that no one could be that kind and patient towards me. All this time you've just been a fair weather friend, or should I say boyfriend? What do you want about? Can't handle our relationship unless everything is happy. Back then you would let me believe that you would support me no matter what. Even when you knew that I was getting bullied. Even when you found out how much of a freak I am. Everything was a lie, I guess. All you want to do is dump me at the therapist's office to cure me. That's totally not what I was trying to say at all. And you're going to just forget everything I've done out of love for you? I've had to do things like deliver books to school countless times, and I would encourage you to become friends with us. Not to mention all the times I helped you talk to cashier and strangers. Don't forget all the phone calls I made for you. To find you freaking thing, I had to think up dozens of prep talks on the spot. All that just to help you feel better. Looks down unable to memorize some emotion, guilt, maybe your shouts of violent. Hello, welcome to stream, how are you? About my talks therapy well. And about my talks therapy well. What else am I meant to? Hey, that's good to hear. Oh, that's always good. Love Doki, as do I. This is Blue Skies, a fan game. And our class is currently having a fight with Yuri. It has been going on for a while. Yeah. You really think self-harm is something I'm experienced with? What's your favourite, Alex? Sorry. Ooh, good. I'm between Sayori and Natsuki. Both of them, probably Sayori. Just a little. Natsuki's a very, very close second. But if I had to pick, I say both of them are favourite, but if I had to pick one, it'd be Sayori. I only found out about your scars by accident. You haven't told the others. Your parents are dead. Echo, do not talk about my parents. Kind of scary how I can almost tangibly feel mood spike from bleak distress to anger. Still, I can't seem to stop myself from pressing on. Why not? Don't forget, I comfort you about that too. You know what? If you didn't communicate with them, they couldn't even help you. How am I supposed to do that? Oh, she mad. You know nothing about the relationship I had with them. You know that you were right. I'm bound to believe that. I don't know much about you either. I don't even know why our argument happened in the first place, or how this conversation turned into another argument. Dawn lashes her voice as she snaps back at me. Some of my darkest secrets, yet you're still incessant in insisting you know nothing about me. Yeah, because apparently nothing has changed since the beginning. Like pepperoni pizza is the ghost. It's a goat. My favorite is a good cheese pizza. I like cheese pizza with a cheese stuffed crust. Whoa, that's really nice. As pepperoni, I find is too greasy for myself. But do you like? Hello, DJ. Welcome. Beam. Question is, do you like dip with you? Do you have a dip with it? And if so, what dip? I don't mind garlic dip. I don't mind that. Our relationship is stagnant. All your problems are still running rampant. Our communication is in shambles. We're supposed to be talking about this because it leads to such solutions, or at least it's meant to do that. Take your ham. What would be your solution to that? Therapy. Yeah, therapy. surprise, surprise, you don't want to try it. Therapy isn't the magical fix that the narrate's idealistically viewpoint leads you to think. Now, I only like margarita sauce with mozzarella sticks. Ooh, I do like myself mozzarella sticks. Therapy isn't the magical fix your naive, idealistic viewpoint leads you to think. Yeah, okay, we did read that. Yeah. What's your drink of choice then with it? I go some sort of pop or something. Who's your favorite Doki? Leader the club. Doki leader. My favorite Doki character? It is very close between Natsuki and Sori. If I had to pick one, Sori. But Natsuki is a very close second. Click the follow buttons and you're welcome. Welcome, and I turned on notifications. Hey, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate. It helps me grow. Thank you. I'm gonna push you to change for the better. This is why we're never gonna fix our problems. In fact, that's probably why we've been having fights lately. Barely talk about what's bothering you until it's in the way too late, and you've adopted the worst way of dealing with your issues, and you just blatantly refuse to try a different method. How are you going to get better? Do you even want to get better? I'm starting to think you don't. You might not like it, but you're going to have to do stuff you don't like if you change. You can't stay a coddled little girl forever. Ooh. That's not good. But I see you got that sassy attitude. I love it. Yes, she does. Also, the amount of times our calves, well, in this mod, the amount of times our calves have got walloped by her, or she hit us, is a big problem. When are you going to realize this? When are you going to grow up and realize it? There's a moment's silence for a minute when Yuri's suddenly tears begin leaking out her eyes. But despite this, there's a quiet fury in her voice. I'm not going to be the one who fixed me. Clenches her hands tight, leaned a fist drag, digging her fingernails into her palms hard enough to turn her nails white. Relationships aren't a cure-all, and it's about time you got that through your head. For a moment, I'm stunned into silence. I've never heard her swear before. The magnitude of the intensity behind her words make me realize just how serious the situation is. But you are. If you think that, you're even more stupid than I thought. Without waiting for my reply, she slams the door in my face with a surprising force. However, not even the loud slam of the door breaks me out of my stupor. As I stand numbly in the doorstep and wait for my senses to slowly return, the hopelessness of the situation sinks in. There at the door, not even trying to fight off the waves of despair coursing through me. The possible things got even worse. How is it possible that once more I am again separated physically by a barrier? Could spend a week with one of the girls, who would it be and why? Ooh. First, Natsuki could bake. Teach me how to bake. I can kind of bake. Alright-ish. But having a master chef teach you how to bake would be kind of good. Or it would just be fun. Or it would just be kind of just be fun to be around. That is really, I have to think about. What about yourself? Who would you pick? And why? I think it'd have to be Sorry. Just because you never know what you're going to be doing. Or what on earth she'll have you do? As all you know, you'll be climbing up a side of a mountain covered in trees on an adventure looking for what's a magical item from her imagination. It sounds interesting. How is this possible? Yeah, okay. Move brown hue of the door taunts me. The more I miserably stare at it, the more it feels like some sort of impenetrable force. Shock of being thrown out and hearing the swear, which blunted to anger I've been feeling, is aired in a way, leaving only resentment in its wake. Yeah, that's right, just close the door on me, because that'll really fix your problems, won't it? Bang ferociously on the door once more, but this time there's complete silence, a sound that contrasts hugely against the world under my head. Funny how someone as so elegant and expressive with her language is so awful at communicating, you know? It'd be funny if it weren't so sad. Anyway, he'll leave despite a sadistic part of me enjoying the verbal fury I threw at her, not denying the bitter aftertaste of my work. There's no point staying here. With a noise that I remember that I'm not meant to be at school. It means home is a no-go for me. Guess I'll have to kill time. Don't know why I chose this place in particular. My feet have been guiding me and my brain is just being followed along as if on autopilot. The only one I'm focused on at the moment are the words, well, being more like bullets that were fired between. Who do you spend the week with and why? Well, as long as it's not, as long as I'm not going to get demonetized. If I just can't read it out. As long as it's not too, not safe for work. As long as it stays relatively peaceful. But then that's already kind of gone out the window earlier. Yeah, never mind. Just, yeah. The only thing whoops. Pick up a rock and throw it as hard as I can. It's cathartic in a sense, putting all my energy into a physical action caused me a tiny bit of relief. Have you played through the base? Have you played through the base games? Oh, sorry. Oh, who has your favorite poems? Because I know the characters in my poems. Do you watch that? Yes, I do. I've currently just finished watching Freerun. I've watched Demon Slayer. I've watched Black Clover. I've watched Dandamatches. If I want to play a good dungeon, that's a good one. I've watched ReZero Entry into Another World. That was a good one. Other good ones. Into the Abyss. Ever seen MHA? No. My Hero. MHA. What's that? What's its full name? MHA. Oh, is that My Hero Academia? If so, no, I haven't watched that myself. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I can't say it's really interested me, but I haven't really given it a go either, so I can't say whether or not I like it. Another good one, I like Yogami. He's a villain. Hey, can't go on with a good villain. Another two good ones is A Silent Voice and Suzumi. I really liked that. All you want to do is dump me at the therapist offer to. Is that really how she sees things? Said hi. Hey, welcome to stream. How are you doing? Good, I hope. For you, getting to know her, teaching her only to be told how careless she thinks I am. Pick up another rock and throw it as hard as I can, but this time, sensation does little to quell my anger. I'm trying here, Yuri. I'm trying my best. You're not giving me anything to go off. How am I meant to know I'm doing well, or correct my wrongdoings if you straight up refuse to talk to me? What are we oohing about here? Skylar Fox? How am I meant to know how you felt? Yeah, we don't say. How am I meant to know anything at all? What even are we? This isn't how boyfriend and girlfriend should act. Dad, right at the beginning of our relationship, I wondered what we were. And now, when it looks like this is the end of our relationship, here I am wondering the exact same thing again. Maybe things will blow over. Couples argue all the time. They do, but I wince as I recall the fury in her voice as she warned me not to talk about her pet. Deep down, I know I've overstepped some sort of boundary. Again. The question is, can I redeem myself? No. The question lingers over me throughout the day, even after I'm back at home. Okay, I'm surprised this. Okay, no, this doesn't. There's a bit of inconsistency here. Well, unless our character's mother isn't interacting, because normally, last time we were off sick, she got a call to say we didn't turn up to school. We skipped 2 days of school and she hasn't said anything. Seems weird. Becca, you're gonna be late for school. I ignore her voice as I lie in bed, staring dejectedly at the sea. Sleep barely came to me last night, a given really. At school is the last thing on my mind. I know for a fact if I went in I wouldn't retain any information. Having the face for suspicious looks on the others' faces. School is definitely a miss for today. Can't imagine you'd want to go to school either. School is an excuse to see her. I dislike Monica, she's evil. Even if she did, based on last time, she wouldn't talk to me. I dislike Monica, she's evil. Yeah, in the base game she really is. In the base game I don't like her. In the fan game she's a lot better. But no, the base game Monica, she's not very nice. She's kind of crazy. Although my least favorite character is not Monica, Yuri. Yuri, just something about her just freaks me out. It puts me on edge. I don't particularly like her. Footsteps grow louder and louder outside my room, and I brace myself for a lecture I'm about to receive. To my surprise, even though she comes through the door, there's no scolding. Immediate scolding. Have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z? No, I haven't. Again, it's not when I could ever really get into myself. I've heard so many good things about it, I just couldn't get into it. But there's a lot of them I don't like. But then there's also a few I do. I just find I gotta be in the right mood, and some of them I can't get into. As I take my eyes off the ceiling, I notice a concerned look on her face. Go. I like the Goku. You can't. Yeah, Rengoku's a legend. What's not to like about Rengoku? He's a living legend. That his scene, like, oh, the Mugon train, oh, ending of that was horrible. It was so epic, and the way he ended was, it's a shame. We saw so little of him, but he was such a good character. It really was. The katana was cool. Yeah, I miss him. He was a really good character. He's probably my favorite is very close between him and Mr. Flashy. Uzui? Yeah. I liked him. Mr. Flashy in the entertainment district. That was such a good fight. Okay, continuing. Sweetheart, please. I hate seeing you like this. I would never imagined your problems with you went this bad. Just talk to me. Looks like I'm both the giver and receiver of that command. He sits down on the foot of my bed. You break up? I don't know. He hates me. I'm playing a video game. Ooh, what game are you playing? What game you on? He is threatened to escape my eyes, and I'm in half a mind to hide them, while the other half is tired of hiding how much this is affecting me. He won't even talk to me anymore. I tried to yesterday, but we just had another fight. What's the fight about? Webman's another side escapes me. It's called My Hero Ultra Rumble. What? Webman's another side escapes me. It's called My Hero Ultra Rumble. Wait, I haven't heard that. My Hero. Oh, it's a cool. So it's a whatchamacallit game. My Hero Academia game. Oh, wait a minute. Can we talk? Can we maybe talk later? I didn't get much sleep last night and I'm feeling really this means missing school. Yeah. I know what you're thinking, but I wouldn't even be able to remember anything if I did go. She doesn't look happy, but I can tell she's at least thinking it over. I'll allow it on one condition. But you'll at least talk to someone about this, okay? Not me, maybe sorry. Not healthy to keep all this to yourself, and I can't let you bottle this up. It can lead to all sorts of destructive behaviors, and it's hard enough seeing you unable to fix school. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling later. Alright, if you need me, you know I am, okay? Well, I'll try. The rest of the day passes with mundane slowness. For the most part, it's proven to be very uneventful. And Discord dropped out. After catching up on sleep, I definitely say I'm feeling better, at least physically. But the bonus day has given me a lot of time to think. Mainly about the promise I made to Mum just a few hours ago. She's right, maybe I should call sorry over. Even though she can't fix anything, I can't deny her presence along with my feelings feel a little better, if only for a moment. Well, it's 6:30, so she should be home. Before I get the chance to reach my phone, however, a light knocking fills the room. Go. Mind if I come in? Of course, come in. It opens, revealing a very concerned looking story. She came accompanying me in a hug. Mum told me that you were feeling sad, so I came here and tried to cheer you up. Ah, that's sweet of you. Actually thinking of calling you over. Funny how that worked out. So talk to me, Echo. You were in school today and I was worried. And it doesn't really matter. I'm just being silly, that's all. Sometimes I don't understand myself. I just admitted that I should talk to her, and yet when she's here, I don't want to cause the fuss. I'm back. Hey, welcome back. I don't know why my for some reason my restream drops Twitch every now and then. I don't know why it does it. I've tried many fixes, none of which work. It's really weird. Yeah, I looked up the game. Yeah, I've played it before. It was alright. It was alright. I didn't do too good. Yeah, it disconnected. I don't know why it's doing it. It doesn't matter though. Look at how it's affecting you. Please don't think your problems aren't worth anything. Oh, can you tell me what happened between you and Yuri? Gently squeezing my hand and my breath hitches in my throat for a moment. I look into your eyes and find nothing but warmth. Okay, but I mean, Shirigami in Ultra Rumble. Who did I play? Well, I played the Frog Lady. I also played the really big guy with blonde hair. I think I also played as the Crow person. But yeah, that wasn't too. I didn't get that much time to play it, but it was quite. It was decent. I did enjoy it. You have to promise me that what I'm about to tell you stays between us, alright? No one else can know this. Not Natsuki, not Monika, and definitely not Yuri. Okay, I promise. And she got the feeling that I'm somehow about to betray Yuri. I have my own needs as well. I'm going to talk to someone about the issue we're having, and I'm going to have to be 100% transparent. Do you remember when you found Yuri, or me and Yuri in the girls' bathroom last week? Yuri was last chance Echo. It was elf. He was reacting exactly how I imagined it would be. Shock and sadness. Huh? Yourself? Why? Basically a kind of coping strategy for when she feels really stressed or overwhelmed. Not so sad though. I had no idea poor Yuri was going through this. It was very hard to hide it, so don't feel too bad. Besides, I only found out by accident. That's a really bad way to deal with stuff, isn't it? I sigh, as nice it is to have someone who agrees with me, so always affirm drives home my helplessness. Yes, it is. I've been trying to like her to go to therapy, but that's basically caused 2 huge fights we've had. Thinks I'm just naive and stupid. I see therapy as a magical cure to fix it. Yet they won't be easy, but I'm even willing to try it. How long has she been doing it? Like a couple of years. It wasn't too bad up until her parents died. What? Parents are dead? Oh my. Need to comfort her, Echo. There's really no point in doing it. Not like she'll respond to you. I feel awful for her. All this time she's hurting herself and her parents are dead. I've done absolutely nothing to help her. That's not your fault. She kept stuff from you, so it's not like you did it deliberately. Make you feel any better, I only found out by accident, like I said. I know, but bites her lip and looks at the floor. Wait, now that you know what, I guess you can tell what caused our arguments. Heavy heart, if we call this, was said during the first argument. So she feels jealous because we hang out together. Yeah, she always thought that you'd make a better girlfriend. Can't make me happy, you do. He showed her many times that we're just good friends. Get that way. There's a pained look on her face. Don't be, nothing is your fault. If there's anyone I'm really annoyed with, it's those bullies who use to prey on her insecurity. Yes, years of being bullied really changed the way she sees herself, and it really sucks. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically what happened. So how awkward things were between us at school, so I gave her a couple of days before I tried talking. Next. Well, you can probably guess how that went down. Another painful recall. Guys are really in a pickle, aren't you? Yeah. Definitely could say that. I don't really know what to say. At least when... Well, at least that's when you know things are getting really bad. When not even you can say something positive about it. Ugh. Well, that's not it. I just didn't know about all this self-harm and stuff was involved. Yeah, I know, I'm only messing. Well, sort of. What it's worth, just being able to talk to you about this has really helped. I still don't really know what to do. Talking to you helped. But I didn't even do anything. Don't need to. Being around you helps. That's okay. Glad I was able to help even if I couldn't do much. Although I can't help but feel like I betrayed your trust, you know, by telling you about her deepest secret. I don't feel like that. Your intentions were good and that's what counts. You opened up to help her, right? That's definitely part of it, yes. But I was selfish too. Oh. I want to help myself as well. My head feels like it's going to explode because I was keeping all the stuff within me. And I wanted some release. 8 kills? Nice! Nice. Not bad, not bad. I want some release, even if I meant exposing Yuri, just like that. Hang my head and say, well, Yuri gently clasp my hands in hers. Not selfish. Sometimes we've got to put ourselves first, you know? You didn't talk to me, who knows what would have happened if you kept bottling up your issues. You did the right thing. If we're both friends, it would not like you told a random stranger or someone who... Or someone means would have told everything about her problems. I think now that I know, I can maybe try and help you two out. How? Well, I don't really know. You're not alone anymore? That should help. Hope. Because, anyway, I'm not really sure what you should do. I spend time with Yuri, maybe ask the other girls to join us. I won't tell anybody what you told me, but if we spend more time with her, maybe that'll help. Might help take her mind off things and also give her the time she needs to be ready to talk to you again. I think she does need help, but just not from you. Ouch. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Now maybe you're right. After all, I'm not her only friend, am I? It might do her some good to spend time with other people. Now she likes and values the club, so perhaps you're right. Can't hurt to give it a try, right? I mean, I'd be impressed if your attempts to go any worse than mine did. Say that things would be fine, I hope so. Yes, I'll out yawn. Oh, sorry. Didn't get much sleep last night. Get some rest. Helped me enough as it is. Sure. I don't mind sticking around if you want to talk about anything else. It'll be okay. If you're positive, push the door, but before she heads out, she turns around and looks at me. Will I see you at school tomorrow? Yeah. Good, because my morning walks are lonely without you. No one to make fun of me. And I can't have a laugh, a general laugh that restores some light to the bleakness that surrounds me. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Well, she leaves, the faintest twinge of hope lingers in the air, just hope it stays. Please be right, sorry. Please let things be okay. Fine again. Okay, so things are going kind of bad. Kind of bad. I have no clue how... I have no clue how long this is going to go on for. Because this has gone on for a very long time. I won, I had 11 kids. Congratulations. Very impressive. Very impressive indeed. I really didn't get that many kills. I'm going to go BRB for a minute. I'm going to go on a tea. I need to go make a cup of tea. Because I need a drink. Also, because my voice has got a bit funny, so I'll be back in a quick jiffy. Jiffy? Minute? Whatever it is. Cup of tea time. Okay, I have returned. I'm back. We're gonna continue. Very nice new high kill games. What? Not for the first time. I'm walking up on my phone. Man, this thing really is a. I stopped dead in my tracks once I noticed who the text is from. Any remaining vestiges of sleep are instantly replaced by a horrible mixture of both anticipation and stress. Holy. Oh, hello, Strawberry Milk. Welcome to the stream. I like your name. How long is this text? You're back with your tea too. Ooh, nice. What tea do you have? What tea do you like? I got red bush tea. Oh, sorry. Sorry, microphone. I did not mean to just bonk you. I was taking off my. It's absolutely roasting. I am way too hot. Don't fancy fainting. Is this actually picking it up this time? No, for some reason, there is a phone on my screen, but for some reason, the way it's done, my OBS doesn't pick it up. You don't have to make any more excuses. Don't. I like the classic green tea. Ooh, good choice. That is a very nice choice. I do like green tea. Green tea, I do like it. I can't drink a lot of it. With honey, ooh, I don't have it with honey. Ooh, that is a very good choice. I approve of that. That's very good. I got my red bush tea, and I also got my special. I got some nice loose tea of black rose tea. You don't have to make any more excuses. You don't have so many excuses. It's a full self-loathing free. So truly pathetic, I think. Honey is from bees. Indeed it is. Oh, yeah, you can't go on with some good honey. Honey is very nice. I do like honey. With honey with some on toast with some nice butter. Ooh, very nice. Or some honey or fruit. Got some nice fruit and have some honey. Very nice. I do like honey. Yearning for the past, yearning for my past. But I couldn't even be transparent with. Maybe it's for the best that I didn't show them how abhorrent I truly. They would have been worried and they would have wasted so much time trying to convince me to get help much like you did. But me being the selfish, pathetic person I am, can't even do that. I can't even order food at the cafe without turning into an embarrassment. That's something fucking beyond me. I've even caused you to miss school over these past few days with the worrying I've forced upon you. I want to change. Got a delicious dinner. Ooh, what do you have? I had a I just had some sandwiches and tea. Nice small tea because I had a nice big roast dinner, so we have a nice small tea. I want to change. I really do. If there's one thing I hate about myself most, is how perverse my inability to function by myself runs. I grew too dependent on you. Rice, rice with vegetables and chicken. Ooh, good choice, good choice. I do like some chicken. What kind of vegetables you have? Nice. I vegetables myself. I love some good vegetables as long as it's not peas and sweet corn. Other than that, I love it. I eat anything. Potatoes. Ooh. Let you do so many things for me because I'm a lazy, weak individual who never had any drive to act upon my wish to change. You don't have to apologize for any of the things you said. You know why? Because you were right. I am an ugly. I don't communicate at all. But it's okay in a strange sense. Hearing those words from confident sense of closure. Carrot, broccoli, and cauliflower. Ooh, that is very. Have you ever tried cauliflower and cheese? Oh, that is lush. Cauliflower and cheese. Have you ever tried that? It confirmed what I always knew in my head, that I really am an aberration. I finally realized that everything that bullied me was in the right and I was wrong. Especially about you, to think you could change me. You were nothing but a false hope. In herbal green tea. I would wait for mine to cool down, otherwise I'll burn myself. I've done that many times. There's no worse feeling than burning your tongue. It's really unpleasant. I know it's extremely selfish of me to dump such a long text on you, but the only way I feel like I can really talk to you now. And besides, I know you don't want to see me anymore. You burned your tongue. Yeah, that's not recommended. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm fine. Yeah, you should really wait for it to cool down. I laugh only because I've done that my fair share of times myself. Way too many times. And besides, I know you don't want to see me anymore, and even getting this out proven to be extremely difficult, so please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. What the? For a few moments, I just stared stubbornly at my phone. My brain tries to process such a damning text. Part of me feels like it's on fire. Mentally, my mind feels like it's going at 1,000,000,000 miles an hour. Ever seen Scooby Doo? Great Child? I've watched a lot. I used to watch a lot. I have watched a lot of that. It used to give me the creeps. Some of the episodes used to creep me out. There's one at a campsite. I don't remember what one it was. My voice, 1 second. Like Shaggy. Yeah, he's kind of. I do like him. He's cool. No, they were really good. The Mystery Gang. Part of me feels everything. Yet another part feels completely frozen. How am I? What am I meant to? What? Where do I even start? Finally, my hands are shooting response back. What I'm typing goes beyond me. It's almost as if there's a disconnection between my brain and fingers. When you get a chance, search up Ultra Instinct Saggy. What is that? Oh, is it like he goes Super Saiyan? They're playing. The Super Saiyan. Oh, what was it? There was something that there was somebody who looked like Shaggy, and he's in a new recent movie. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I don't remember. Yuri, you're scaring me. Please, it's not like that at all. I do still want to see you. I still want to fix stuff between us. Please believe me. Please let me talk to you. Agonizingly slow moments pass by without response. I waste no time in ringing her, but of course, nothing to echo. Huh? Cross the room and open the door. What are you doing here? Well, I wanted to make sure you came to school today, so of course. I realized you might still be feeling really down, so I came over again. I put my hand in the tea, my fingers disintegrating. That's not recommended. Really isn't recommended. You're not having a good day, are you? Yikes. You should be careful. You don't want any burns. Burns are nasty. Bounce back my phone, lying on the bed, is still lying suspiciously silent. Wrong. As always, she's quick to take on the uptake, noticing where I'm looking. Oh, did she message you? Did Yuri come to school yesterday? Yeah, but... I need help with sore throats and other things. I have one right now. Oh, I don't envy you. Fair play. I hate a cold. No, yeah, I don't envy. Hope you get well soon. Colds just suck. I don't know. I don't even wait for her to finish before I start heading for the bathroom. I've got to see her today. I've got to sort this out for good. I don't care what it takes. It's not bad. It's getting better. Hey, that's good. The thing about Saku's lesson is actively registering in my brain. Didn't see Yuri anywhere before my lesson. At that point, I had to reluctantly say, "Looked like she isn't in." For goodness sake, sorry. Said she came in yesterday, so of course I had to assume that the thing would hold true for today. Finally, lunchtime. I packed my bag at light speed and rushed over to the door. But then, "Oh, may I have a moment?" Oh, we're gonna get lectured for missing too much. Sounds very good. Yeah, I don't really know what you mean, but for goodness sake, is who ruled against me today? I somehow managed to surpass my boiling emotions before turning to Saka with a strained smile. Yeah. Don't worry, I don't intend to hold you for long. What's wrong with it? Thanks, dude. So, is everything alright with you? You haven't been paying any attention to class, and you looked rather stressed. No, everything's not alright. Yes, I'm fine, thanks for asking. I'm just your teacher, but you can talk to me if you need to, alright? Sorry, I just going to use the bathroom. I was rushing too much to go this morning, so I've been holding it in till now. In that case, don't let me stop you. Why does Sakura got that strong trait? I really don't know, he's got quite a... it is very pronounced. Yeah, I don't know. He's a cool guy though, I like him. In that case, don't let me stop you. A wave, I rocket off the club. I'm sorry, Sakura, but I really have to hurry. First through the door and absolutely waste no time with my question. Viva Yutin and Yuri? No, I don't think so. Either have I. She's not in today. Echo, we really need to... I don't even let her finish. Go, where are you going? So you said you saw her yesterday, right? Yeah, why? I had a Scooby snack gummy. I love cat. Wait, what? Those are a thing? Scooby snack gummies. I have never heard of those before. I agree with you. I can't get candy and sweets. I can't. I do have really big sweets. I do like my sweets. They're lush. Was she okay? Like her sleeves? Were they like? Did they look different at all or something? The sleeves? I don't think so. But she looked really pale, and to be honest, she barely spoke to us. Although she did ask where you were, then. When we told her you didn't come in today, she left. You muttered something about needing the bathroom, and she didn't come back. Wave of fear that shoots through me, sickening speed almost makes me ill. Tell the others I've got to go home. Huh? Why? Something happened to Yuri. I'm waiting to enter corridor. Sorry's concerned face barely even recognizes him. Dude, this is destroying our character. So asking so many questions and just do it. That's no way to... Sorry, ate your fridge. That's a bad thing. The food disintegrated. Yeah, that sounds like you. Sorry. Going. Even a product here sound that's been yearning for I feel like a very long time. In a flash, my phone's been whipped out and answered. Yuri? Read your test. Please let me in. I'm outside your house. My voice tells down like I can hear sobbing coming from the other end. I miss them. I miss them so much. Hey, just calm down. Just talk to me. What's... I'm scared. I'm scared, Echo. Echo, what have I done? What is the title of the stream? The title of the stream, it is... And I can't remember off the top of my head. I think, well, yeah. Trouble in Paradise, can we win her back? That's the stream. I'm scared. I'm scared. What have I done? I don't know if these ones will heal. Scare me, Yuri. Scare me, Yuri. You really scare me. Are you home? Please just open the door. I'm right outside. You trying to win back, Yuri? I can't. I wasn't thinking. I didn't mean to. I'm so scared. It isn't meant to hurt like this. It isn't meant to hurt like this. I just want to see them again. Wait, Yuri. Hold on. I'm hanging up for just a second to call an ambulance. I'm coming right back afterwards. Hang on, okay? They mean to... Oh. Echo, I'm scared. This is the end of the line for you. It really is. Echo? Answer. Oh wait, we're seeing Yuri's perspective. I slowly release my grip on the phone and let it fall with a thump on the floor. Oh, right on the carpet. How am I supposed to clean this up? I've never had to clean this much blood up before. Mum, Dad, I'm sorry. It was always okay before. How did it turn out this way this time? I will rob your tea. Have you finished your tea? No, I haven't. No, not my tea. Anything but the tea. Take anything but my tea. Take my soul for all I care, but not my tea. Too deep this time. I'm so scared. Mum, Dad, help me. A far away distance, an irritating tingy tune rings and rings. My tea, my life is my lifeblood. Yes, as is mine. It can't not have tea. There's red over my arms and legs. Please, anyone? It's all my fault. Help. I need you, Dad. All alone. Slowly, the noises are fading. Is what makes my body a moving tank every day. Exactly, I love tea. Tea is something truly incredible. Noises are fading. Noises are fading. Andrea? And oh, she dead. Oh, she passed away. Oh, she just bled to death. Oh, think we got the bad ending. Oh no. Yuri just died. She. Oh. I don't even know what to do differently then. No, I don't know what to say. It just happened. He was hurting herself and she nicked an artery. And the ambulance didn't get there in time. It didn't have to end this. Exactly. I don't know what I did wrong. I really don't know what I could change. Like, I really don't know what to do different. Finish your tea already. Yeah, it's fair. You're a fast tea drinker. Don't mind when it's not burning me. It's pleasantly warm now. I don't know what to do. Yuri just kind of died. You know, that's kind of bad, like kind of bad. Okay, let me load this save. We're right back at the start. I've got to do another. Oh, we're way too far back. This is way too far back. This, yeah. Okay, this is the after. Okay, this is where things actually matter. Skip. Finish your tea. I am drinking my tea, slowly but surely. Okay, so now we got let her handle it. Alright, I feel free to ask if you. I think we need to be less helpy. That's great to help me. Okay, I'll definitely appreciate your offer of help though. But thank you for taking me at my word. This is the type of thing I'd like to get better at handling myself. A sort of practice my self-sufficiency. Yes, she was serious when she said she wanted to do it herself. Good thing I didn't take the books off her hands after all. Maybe I should call you next time a teacher asks me to deliver stuff to another classroom. I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, I get it. At any rate, I'm not the type of guy who automatically assumes that girls need help carrying. I'll have to admit, it does make me feel a little bit of a burden when people assume I need help. Say I would never need help, but you know what I mean. I do. Meat and honey, I want to dump it all over you. Okay. I would rather you didn't. That's a bit, yeah. I would rather you didn't. It's all very. You know how annoying honey is to get off things? It just sticks to everything. Imagine trying to get that out of your hair. Oh, that would be horrible. You set off in the hallway soon enough. I'll wait outside for you, okay? That's fine. It shouldn't take me very long anyway. As soon as I enter the room, her ankle happens to twist beneath her. Almost in slow motion, Yuri tumbles to the ground, her stack of books flying across the floor, sprawling out behind her. Sorry, sweet as honey, you can't lie about that. That is very true. That is very true, I can't deny that. Almost in slow motion. A redness blossoms in her cheeks, only hastened by the giggling and laughing of bystanders. Brings to her feet, avoiding my eyes, staring down to strength. Here, let me help you with the books. Quickly gather the books in silence. Looks like there wasn't any visible damage dealt to the books. That's a relief. Yeah. The books back in her arms will awkwardly stand together without saying anything for a few moments. I'm going to deliver the books now. She shuffles into the room, re-emerging a minute later. Want to get going? Yuri nods affirmatively, opening her mouth to speak. However, she's interrupted by giggling from a couple of girls standing by. They were there when Yuri tripped. Monica has an item oven? I don't know what that is. Don't tell me they're laughing at her. Judging by her expression, it looks like she's concluded she's drawn. Buried hand, a face in her hands, I can only imagine how red her face. Can't believe it. Okay, no one really cared about what happened in a few minutes. All those giggling guns aren't helping my argument, but what? Saying, go on, let's leave them and get over to the club. You can distract yourself with books. Sayu drops her hands from her face. I suppose so. So we don't want to be any more late than we are. Once later we arrive in front of the club room. You alright? How's your ankle? I just flickered the catchment gate for a second before shooting down again. I'm fine. So embarrassing. That's to cover her face. Fine, you did nothing wrong. Of course there's nothing wrong with tripping. I feel like I'm not helping with matters. I know, honestly speaking, the embarrassment is worse than any physical pain. Fidgets with her hands for a moment. I said something to those girls. Can't believe how rude they were. Now, I was very happy you helped me pick everything up. If must not, as you beholden to me. Give you a chocolate, she likes it. Yeah, she does like chocolate. Bit too much, but yeah, she likes her chocolate. I can't say I agree, and those girls probably weren't even laughing at me. You're right before. only felt that way of the spotlight effect. I guess I'm very confrontational anyway. As you can see, I'm not the toughest guy around. Close her mouth, holding a smile that brings me warmth. You know, Natsuki's probably the toughest person in the club. I mean, she'd probably beat me up without a sweat in a fight. And then at the end, she'd say something like, "It's not like I wanted to beat you up or anything. You just asked for it when you said manga isn't lit." Natsuki once threw into an oven when I tried talking to her in a game. That just brings up so many questions. Yuri laughs behind giggles behind your hands. You finish your tea? Not yet. I'm savoring my tea. Doesn't even make sense. They only ever protest when she's showing affection, not when she's beating people up. Hey, don't steal my tea. It's my tea. No one steals my tea. Gets away with it. I'll take every bag. You will need a lot of room for that. I have a lot of tea. Guess you're working on my Natsuki impression then. Okay, after Trevor quiet, that isn't a barrage of chatters descend upon us from a certain coloured coal-head girl. It's hot in your room. Yeah, it was. I know that pain. Yesterday we had. I know our temperature here in the UK isn't as hot as the people used to. What we consider hot is like nothing to our people. But it was all the way up to 28 Celsius to 30 Celsius. And I was fucking alive. When is your next stream? My next stream will be tomorrow. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow. I became a new classification of water. Echo, you wouldn't believe what happened to me. I was minding my own business in the hallway, just walking to one of my classes when Roy spots Yuri behind me. Oh, hi Yuri. Time? What time? I've got visitors tomorrow, so it will at latest be 8 o'clock, but it's anywhere between 7:30 to 8 o'clock. But I should definitely be started by 8 o'clock. Unless something happens, and if it does, I usually post an update in my. But I should at latest be streaming at 8 o'clock, if not earlier. I just can't confirm anything because I got people over. Okay, I'll be here. Hey, thank you. Look forward to it. Hi Yuri, did you walk here with Echo? Yes I did. I happened to tag along with Yuri when she was running some errands, so... Yes, that's right. Wow, what a coincidence. Hold on, what time is it? I don't know, do you need to be somewhere? No, but we don't want to miss any club activities, right? I mean, it's not like we do anything besides sharing poetry for half an hour. Did you look up Sion Shaggy? Yeah, I did. He looks like a beast. Echo, I won't have you disparring the club like that. Not wrong, you know. Oh my, is Natsuki actually defending Echo? What a surprise. This set is in shock. What? Are you, only teasing? Figure your way too. There's the girl with bottomless stomach. What was the sound that you always make? Yeah. Hey. That's why he's goated. He's not weak. He's the strongest, and like you, stronger than all the Dokis. I don't know. I don't know. You have Monica who could literally click you out of existence. Well, if she's the same Monica from the base game, she can literally just click and take you, just erase you from existence. Yuri has an unhealthy fascination of knives. You have the power of tea. Yeah, but so does Yuri. Yuri drinks tea. Well. So, yeah, and then you got Natsuki. Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, like you said, she'd chuck you in an oven. And then it's a sorry. Sorry wouldn't be very. Monica, help me. Asuki's being a meanie. You can dish it out, but you can't take it, huh? Monica. Roy turns to Yuri, seemingly as a last-ditch effort to regain support. Oh, you're on my side, right? You're rather animated today, aren't you? What if I had Rengoku's katana? But do you know the breathing techniques though? Do you know the breathing techniques to use this? Is that a yes then? Looks like Yuri's going to be a neutral party here, sorry. Oh, on to my surface. Good to be back. Lean back? Where did I get the word lean from? I like tea. Back in yet. Skip. Say hi anyway. Yeah, we've seen this. We still want to say yes to this. Turns to face me and gives a slight bow. Been a great help these past few days. The flames will burn them, dear exports. True. Flames do burn. Sports? Kinda. Not something I do much of. Depends what it is. It's been a long time since I've played any. I used to like bouldering. You know what that is. Been a great help these past few days. Now it's my turn to be embarrassed. It's alright. Besides that, we're friends of all. Friends. Eyes both sparkling and dim when I say that. Alright. A brief pause, she nods to me. Her face looks a bit grey with nerves. Birds loose seems to about it. You watch hockey? No, that's not something I've ever watched hockey. Oh, this is when our Carter was sick and soaringly burnt down the house. I'll bring you something to eat tomorrow. That's right, that is. That'd be great, Yuri, thank you. And thanks for taking care of me. I know I said it before, but I appreciate it. Just playing for her. There's no problem. It can be quite difficult to manage by yourself when you're excuse towards me a little. If you need anything else, please be sure to call or message me. I'll be over as soon as possible. Nod, smiling at me. She stands up and glares at me for a moment, then grabs the trash next to me. Feels like she wants to say something. Is everything alright? Yes. Everything's fine now. Making sure. Grabs herself and heads to the door. Door closed with a soft click. Hey, have you ever heard of Friday Night Funkin'? Yes, I have. Closed my eyes. This was a surprisingly fun day. Well, aside from the part where my house almost burnt down. We skip through all this, I've done this before. Yeah, I have heard of Friday Night Funkin'. I have attempted to play it. The emphasis on attempted. Me and that kind of like game, I'm beyond awful at. Despite being quite decent at Undertale, which is something similar, those rhythm games I have a really hard time. No, I have heard of it. Maybe it's a game I could stream, but I'm currently streaming so many different games at the moment. Don't know if I need another one. Skip. I need to decide what I'm streaming tomorrow. I haven't decided what to stream yet. I haven't made up my mind yet. I am half tempted to stream because I've really gotten into streaming Medieval Dynasty. I've gone quite into that game. I've been enjoying it. Okay, next thing. Let her order because we need her to develop more self-confidence. I don't want to impose and assume that Yuri can't do anything for herself. After all, I don't want to act like her dad or anything. Either way, it's probably rude to cut in and interrupt her while she's trying to order for herself. The music PC game, yeah. It seems quite I've tried it. But it's probably rude to cut in and interrupt her while she's trying to order. I attempt to smile in an encouraging way, but Yuri doesn't seem to notice as she rereads the menu again. With many mods like Shaggy. Yeah, my goodness, some of those mods are insanely difficult. Like, how do people do that? I don't get. Could I get oolong tea and a slice of vanilla cake? He rushes for our sentence, slurring her words together. Fortunately, the cashier seems to be able to make out what she's saying. Right, we'll have your tea done in a minute. Playing it right now while watching this. Ooh, fair play. Let me know how it goes. Yuri's eyes avoid contact. Let me pick up our cups. Food in hand, we make our way to the tables to sit at. As we walk, she keeps her head ducked down while her eyes steadily trained on the floor. Hey, Yuri? Yes? You alright? I'm fine. Just that. Just playing with her hair, stroking it quickly. Don't worry about what happened. And I nod, like completely socially inept. It's probably worse in your head than it was in real life, you know? And besides, you can't keep on practicing. That doesn't stop me from feeling ashamed of myself. It's alright to feel that way. Might be hard now, but you'll get better over time. Just need to work at it little by little. Still a bit shaken, she takes a deep breath. I suppose you're right. You might not be as good at talking to people. Monica, hey, who is? Yuri glances down, tearing tiny pieces of paper, knocking them. Your logic makes sense, it takes a moment to collect her thoughts. What makes me most uncomfortable is the feeling of being judged. Feel judged? You know, like when the cashier looked at me with pity as I stumbled over my words? Yeah, I'm sure they didn't notice at all, or if they did, they probably forgot about it already. Like the spotlight effect, you know? People think notice more than they actually do. The Wii Sports menu, hey! That's a surprisingly good song. Like, that music is surprisingly good. Wait, where did I get a 20p from? Huh? I've just been fidgeting with a 20p, but I have no clue where it came from. I know, but I can't help but help how I feel. Regardless, I'll try to be more outgoing. Should I rely on you to help? Should I rely on you to help me? Not all the time, of course, just when I'm feeling particularly flustered. Of course, having someone to guide you always helps no matter what you're trying to say. I want 20 apples, 20 fries. I want 20 fries, 20 mozzarella sticks, 10 large drinks, 10 apple pies from you. My goodness, I don't think we have them in stock. You buy that on my stock here. We can't. Sorry, I'll have to say no. We can't sell all our stock to one customer. It would just be unfair for the other customer. Thank you, Echo. She smiles sweetly at me, but I can't help but grin. It's difficult to stay completely logical when my body is fully panicked. Mind goes blank and the words get stuck in my throat when that happens. And then all I become aware of is how loud my heart is beating. I'm playing Friday Night Funkin' Doki Doki Takeover. Nice. Does this happen every time? It does when I'm nervous or when I don't perfectly rehearse what I'm going to say. I speak half as well as I write. If I did that, I'd be speaking much more. The Doki Doki and Friday Night Funkin'. Nice. That sounds cool. Maybe that's something I'll have to do on stream. Do that for Doki Doki Friday Night Funkin'. Dang, I didn't know it was that bad for her. You're elegant enough when you talk to me. I will practice before you know it, you'll be speaking in the same way to everyone else too. Well, I hope so. Oh, I'm sorry for bringing the mood down with this subject. Aggie better than you. Yeah, probably. That's rhythm games I struggle with. No, you're fine. I just want to know more about you, and that goes for both things you like and dislike itself. And from what I know about you, there's not much to dislike. I don't know about that, but your continual support is ever appreciated. The conversation reached its natural conclusion. We dig into our representation. Skip. Nothing. Actually. Oh, she actually asked us this time, because last time she didn't ask us. We just presumed she wanted some. Tea is better than... Well, no one's better than tea, let's be honest. No one's better than tea. Give me the tea back. Hey, that ain't happening. If one thing ain't happening, that is you ain't getting my tea back. Did I try a bit of your brownie? It's pretty flush as you can get. Yeah, of course, but only if I get some of yours. Almost said that there's a cheeky glint in her eye as she wraps our trays around for a moment. No one touches my tea. My tea is my tea alone. Hi, nice model, and what's up more? Hey, welcome to stream. This is Doki Blue Sky. Basically, it basically goes on as if Monica never changed things. So it's quite good. So how are you? Yuri's cake is quite light, with an very undersaturated sweetness to it. It's fluffy interior. That cake's pretty good. Way less sweet than the brownies though, so I don't know if you like mine. Pop the chunk of brownie in your mouth, and as I say that, eyes are very lighting up. I didn't expect it to have such a sweet tooth. And I take that back. You clearly like the brownie a lot. Monica and the girls are fish. That is... First, I can't say I've heard of that one before. Well, the inclusion of dark chocolate does cut through that sweetness a bit. Very dense and rich though. You got that right. Skip. Other than the bruised pride and soul-crushing embarrassment, yes, I'm fine. Right her words, I noticed a wince breaking across her face. Well, actually, she shifts her bag off her legs and gingerly touches her knees. I believe I scraped my knee. Wearing black leggings as usual, so her knees are covered up, but that's material that's gone pretty thin. I doubt you got a bit banged up there. That was a pretty bad spill you took. Face goes red as I say that. Whoops, I should try not to embarrass you even more. Want me to take a look at it? No. Then an outburst startled. Sorry, I just meant it's fine. Oh, what? What? He tripped getting onto the bus. It's you, some swordfish. I have no clue what you're on about at the moment. I've completely lost you, if I'm being honest. I'll check you when I get home and bandage it as it is needed. Alright, if you're sure. Sorry. I'll force shouting at you just... Alright. My mum is sorry and not you. But tell the other girls expect mum... What on earth? I guess is more the mother of the group, I guess. It's alright. I love this conversation. Hey, is it right? I didn't know you didn't mean anything by it. Even so, she bites her lips and runs a hand through her hair. You also had to help me pick everything back up, and I have nothing to apologize for. As your friend, I like helping you out when I can. All this stuff is really no bother to me. That is a question. It probably has to be, or maybe Natsuki. No, actually, I think Natsuki. Natsuki would beat you into shape, both literally and figuratively. you ever do have a problem with anything, I promise I'll tell you, okay? You don't have to stress out over any hidden meanings in my words, because there won't be any. Get it? Ugh, this has been so embarrassing. You just had an unlucky day, is all. But not to worry about it too much. Okay, fair. The Ink Demon from Bendy is terrifying. Nah, he's just a big pushover, really. I never found it too spooky myself. Although I might do, have you guys heard of the game called Alien Isolation? Don't have to worry too much about it. Easier said than done. Yuri mutters this last statement to herself, probably intending for me to miss it. I've heard. Well, I've got the game, and I also got via headset, and I've upgraded my computer, so I might be able to play it in VR. Do VR in isolation, and Yuri is sweet, not cute. Like, sorry, Yuri is psychotic. He is terrifying. Do you know the anxiety being around Yuri gives me? Puts me on edge. The crazy eyes. Oh no, she's scary. Not sweet, she's terrifying. The conversation fades out. Hot and sweet, not like Sorori. Sorori is unique, but I don't really see the appeal of Yuri myself. The conversation fades out after this, leaving us simply watching the scenery blur by. Although we're not talking, it doesn't feel awkward between sitting here like this. It's simple but enjoyable. I missed 113 times. That's a lot. After a while though, I decided to break the silence. It's nice to physically be with her, but I want to continue getting to know her better. By the way, it seems like exams are coming up. Seems like you've been talking about them more and more lately. So we can talk about something else if you want. No, it's only natural that I come up in conversation. After all, we are students. Yeah, I think we're just thinking about them more often, because I think it'll go well for me this. Why is that? That hair makes her look men. Hair isn't the problem. It's her eyes. When she has her crazy eyes, her crazy eyes put me on edge. I think. Okay, I don't think that's. I have to disagree with you there. The Ink Demon's worse. Oh, sorry, microphone. I just bonked them. Okay. Why is that? Not to imply you always do badly on them or anything. Raise an eyebrow and smirk. Oh, really? You know, I may not be as smart as you are, but I know how to read books real good too. Ever heard of Bendy Ink Machine Amphibious? Yes, I have. I have heard of it. I watched someone play through the entire game. Well, not something I haven't played it, but I've watched some game. Yuri's face bows a concentration for a moment as she processes my words. You know that pauses like she's finally catching. Oh, Echo. I think Demon's creepy. I told you it's hot and sweet. Hair reminds me of a warm, safe place. Whereas a child, I'd hide and pray for thunder and rain to pass me by. I've been the opposite of that. I really like heavy rain and lightning. Well, it's currently heavily raining outside. The thing about it, I just like the sound. I can just sit there and listen to it all night. It makes me show my true self sometimes. A good true self or a bad true self? Everyone's true self is good. Yeah, actually no, ignore that. Everyone's being your true self is always good. Unless it's hurting someone else. Oh, Echo. Haha, so you're finally learning to read my sarcasm, eh? That's chuckling a bit scary. It's the first one to stop, although I soon follow suit. That thing I writed text of his child of mine, Guns and Roses. Ah. My final form. I've heard of Guns N' Roses, but I can't say I've ever listened to them. My 0.002% of my Super Saiyan power. Ooh. You got a lot more power to get if that's the case. I suppose how everyone thinks of me though. Eh, what do you mean? You don't mean that you're humorless or something, right? Yuri's mouth tightens when I say that. I don't know what I was getting at, but now that you mentioned it, you have a perfectly good sense of humor. Thinking about it, she isn't particularly a funny person, is she? Sweet but also more serious than humorous. Either way, it doesn't matter if you're funny or not. You're fine just the way you are. Aggie Pap. So my final form is Mummy Yuri form. I don't like that. That's very uncomfortable. Can't read. Oh what? Can't read her expression. Is she alright? Is she upset? And I don't believe that first. Well, that's the first thing people think of me when I come to. What characteristics do you think define me? Put me on the spot here. Well, you're smart. Pretty smart for one thing. Like, I'm sure you'll ace all your exams without much effort. What my teachers usually say to me as well. Why does she seem upset about this? Problem. Wouldn't think that's a problem, right? And yes, it does feel nice to be praised in this way. But it also causes people to carry certain expectations from me. Meaning like people always think you do great in tests? Yes, to an extent. Getting singled out for specific traits does nothing but colour others' perceptions of you. Everyone always labels everyone else. It's not like being associated with specific characteristic is a thing. Otherwise, how else are we supposed to describe people to each other? If you are smart, am I not supposed to point it out? Well, that's true. I should have been more precise in my wording. What I mean is having one specific thing that's perpetually identifying. Take Story, for instance. How would you describe her? Yes, she's sunny, like super cheerful and bubbly. That's how you always think of her then? Yes, so where are you going with it? Bro, what my final form is Story getting hit by a... Nah, bro. I'm just getting Story hit by... Nah, you don't know, you can't do that to her. That's... Nah, you can't be doing that. That's a crime. That's a crime, that is. You can't do that. Oh, sorry. Don't you think she ever feels unhappy, though? Or to be more exact, emotions other than happiness? I mean, maybe, but I've never seen her unhappy before. She only ever smiled around me. Did she say something to make you feel bad? But other ego stealings... yes, it is. And I will furiously defend my tea, because no one takes my tea over my dead body. Don't worry, it's nothing like that. I was using it as an example. But you see, right, how thinking of someone in a certain way changes the thought process that are related to them. So give me what it... But it is my tea. You ain't having it. I guess so, is my tracking. It's getting dark yet. I guess so, geez, it's kind of weird thing about Story being sad. It's precisely why I choose an example for you. And I feel bad for not thinking Story like that. During our original subject, I feel the same way about being called. Not only does it cause people to think of me of two-dimensionally, but it also turns me into the subject of comparison. I'm always expected to behave in certain or to pose certain qualities. Pressure is part of what bothers you the most. You could say that. Whenever I don't know something, it makes me feel much more like a failure. Stupid, I know it's no pun in... I know it's stupid. No pun intended. Die to a... Congratulations. I chuckled a bit at the last statement, causing her to return a warm smile. Okay, it's not stupid. I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the way, especially other students who always label the smart. I'm just a normal guy, so no one ever really associated me with anything in particular. I'm sure if you talk to Monica about it, she'd be able to relate a lot. He says, brushing her hair dry. I don't want people to keep seeing me in this way. At the same time, if people stop thinking of me as intelligent, it would be a paradox that makes me feel hard to say. Here's what's up. How to describe. Would it make you feel like you lost something special? Come and give me the bags of tea. Not happening. Over my dead body, you ain't having my tea? That ain't happening. Not now, not ever. You could say that. Mine. I care to disagree, to be honest. The window beside us reflects Yuri's perceptive expression as a pale ghost in the glass. On the other hand, being called intelligent, I don't have too much going on for me. I gave you ice cream for the tea. You ain't gonna bribe me. Not bribing me for my tea. I like ice cream, don't get me wrong, but I like tea more. These are my top of my like list. Like, there's not much above. There's very few things that's above tea that I like. There's very few things above tea that I like. For goodness sake, there's very few things I like more than tea. There we go, I got it that time. But then again, if I was so smart, I wouldn't keep acting so illogical all the time. Yuri squeezes her hands in a fist, flashing her fingernails into her palm so forcefully that the little pale half moons in her skin. I can only imagine what she's thinking about right now. Probably running through all the perceived missteps and blunders. Well, I think you're wrong about something. About what? I don't think you act illogically at all. The way you act is human. Turns with me a bit with a bemused expression, I think. All your idealistic qualities, all the things you do, all the mistakes you make. Everything adds up to create an unmistakable human persona. And not only are you simply human, you're a gentle and kind. I mean, you recently took care of me when I was sick. When I first joined the club, you took time to make sure I was enjoying myself. I didn't realize you felt that way before being called smart. Sorry if I kind of bought into that description of you. But just know that you're more smart to me. You're considerate, insightful, and you're a good chef too. So, anyway, you're a lot of things. At the end of the day, you're Yuri. You're still Yuri. Didn't know where I was going with that spiral, but I'm proud of myself for ending it so well. Hope she found my monologue inspiring as well. I think Yuri ate the mystery band. That would be impressive. Gone very still while I was talking, seemingly listening intensely to my words. I explained why she ate all the Hershey's chocolate. Hey, she can have all the chocolate. I don't care for chocolate. Oh, well, she listens to that. Should be a good sign. She looks up to smile. I'm dazzled by her eyes. Thank you. Bro, why is she begging for? Eh? I don't know what to say. I'm telling you the truth. Glad to have someone like you beside me. Now it's my turn to blush. It's all good. As we approach the stop, we sit in compatible silence for a bit. Go. See how it is. I will steal the vault of tea. I would like to see. We've got state-of-the-art technology to stop people. Huh? I don't know if you've realized it, but exams are coming up. Yuri making a joke? Whoa, seriously? That's the first I've heard of it. Smiles indulgently as I play along. I was thinking, why don't we study together? Hey, that's actually a really great idea. You can come over to my house after school and we can study together. Well, I don't know how much I can help you, but I'd certainly benefit from your help. My tea is better than yours? Nah. I don't think so. Food's inside a fish. That's a very good way to ruin your tea. Instead of fish of all things. My goodness. Don't you own a kettle? I I got a nice kettle. Perfect. June nods and opens her mouth to speak. Pauses when she realizes the bus is at her stop. Looks like I'm getting off here. I'll message you about the details later. Yep. Let her through. Once in the aisle, she steps towards the exit, but stops to turn back to me. I'm joking, I brew it in the microwave. Ooh, microwave tea? I can't say I've ever had it. Over in the UK, kettles pretty much everywhere has a kettle. That's quite a common thing for everyone to own here in the UK. Steps towards the exit but looks at me. I echo, hope you have a pleasant evening. See you at school. Smiles and then disappears into the darkness outside. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna. And now I'm gonna end up stream. I think we'll talk for a bit and then end up stream because it's starting to get a bit late. Late? No. I want to end up. I fell on the stairs. My leg hurts. Yeah, that's not recommended. You should be careful. Stairs are dangerous. Oh, I don't have my just talking scene on here. I bit my tongue earlier, the pain is ironic. Pain and angry, yeah. That is not recommended in the slightest. Yeah, we'll probably be calling it end the stream here. It's getting late and I got some IRL stuff I gotta deal with. Like securing my tea vault because someone's trying to break into it. Can't imagine who would be doing that. Oh. Need to bake a fish? Interesting. That's an interesting thing to need to do. Toss into my tea? Nah, you can't be doing that to the tea. That's disrespectful and thrown. That's disrespectful to the tea, man. Tea do deserve it. Yeah, so we'll be ending it here. I will say thank you for watching. Thank you for being in chat. Always good to have people in chat. Thank you for following and subscribing. That's also greatly appreciated. Help me grow. That's right. Yeah, I'm well aware. Yep, and I got Natsuki. She's a bit on the violent side, though. I will say that. But you know, what can you do? Yes. Thank you for chatting. I'll be live again tomorrow, roughly at 8 o'clock at latest. If something goes sideways, I'll probably say I'll put something in my Discord channel just to update everybody. Yeah, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Thank you for following and subscribing. It's very helpful, helps me grow. And if you haven't done so, if you would consider subscribing and following, that'd be greatly appreciated. Fish is burnt crisp. That is not a sentence I thought I'd be hearing. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow and have a good night or day, depending where you are. Yeah, goodbye. Tomorrow. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow.